What's up, YTPC? Uncle Willie coming to you from the Mobile Lounge. Not so mobile today. Winter weather. It snowed overnight, covered the ground, the cars, everything. Just enough for a couple cancellations with school and whatnot. Then it turned to rain this morning. That's what it's doing now, is raining. It was, roads are slushy right here. They don't look to be frozen. I haven't been out. I'm not going out. But anyway, hope y'all are being safe wherever you are. Got called out yesterday for not doing housekeeping in that video. So, what I was smoking yesterday was a Fratello cigar, blended by Omar Frias, which he is a rocket scientist for NASA. I can't remember what Tabacalera rolls his cigars, but he blends them, the recipe of the blend, and then the Tabacalera, I can't remember if it's lasagna or I forget. I'm not even going to go into that rabbit hole. Good cigars. That was out of the box. The line was called DMV, which DMV, a little south of me. DMV is that area is called DC, Maryland, and Virginia. It's where the tri-counties, tri-states come together there at the Beltway. But on the box, they added a fourth cigar, and it was Delaware. So it's a Delaware, DC, Maryland, and Virginia for the DMV. 3 cigars for each of the letters that's represented. So it's 12 cigars. So that was what I was smoking yesterday. Today, before I get called out again, today I am smoking my Boswells shot shell Billiard. Little rustication around the top. Beautiful, beautiful grain. The signature color of Boswell. Then the green stem. Got some swirl in it. It's just a beautiful pipe. Great smoker. 12 gauge brass. And in it, still going. In it is some Bob's Chocolate Flake, Galworth and Hogarth. So I was watching 13 Pipes yesterday, and he made a comment about his 3 most smoked tobaccos of the year. And I got to thinking, that makes sense, because not necessarily your favorite tobaccos would be your most smoked tobaccos for various reasons. So I'll use an example with the cigars. My absolute favorite cigar is a Padron 90th. Comes in a tube. It's a red tube because it's a Maduro. And I usually pay $20 to $22 a piece for them. And I know some of you guys in different areas pay up to $30 a piece for the same cigar. Now, I could smoke one of those every day, but I don't have $100 a week, or $140 if you smoke one every day. I don't have that. They're $200 a box, $210, whatever. I can take AJ Fernandez New World and break that down to about $5 a cigar, and I can smoke 2 or 3 of them in one day and still not be up to the Padron price range. And so when I say that the AJ New World is my favorite cigar, that's because it's budget friendly and I'm able to smoke as many of them as I smoke. The same way with Papa Fritas. I smoke a lot of them because they're little short Corona, and they come in a 25 count box, and I can smoke a box in about 30 days. Sometimes 25 days, because I smoke one of them every day. They're just so easy to smoke. So it's the same way with your tobacco. He was smoking, I got off topic there, but still related a little bit. He was smoking 1792 flake, and I told him, I commented and said, I agree. I never looked at it like that, of your most smoked not necessarily being your most favorite. So I thought about it, and 1792 was probably my most smoked tobacco of last year, or this year. And then the brown bogey, probably close second. And I like Rubber Plug better than both, but I can't say that it was my most smoked. I can put it in one of my most favorites. But you have to label them. Sometimes, when people does a list of their most favorite stuff, they'll put stuff in there that's not available. So that's kind of it's kind of hard to relate to when you're putting in a cigar or a tobacco that really isn't available daily. You know what I'm saying? Like HH Old Dark Fired. That's one of my favorites. And I can buy a pound of that any day of the week. When they're out of stock, it's only a couple days at most when they're back in. And with the 1792, and then with some of the other Galwith and Hogarth and Sam Galwith blends, they only drop a couple times a year. 1792, I think, dropped like 4 times that I'm aware of, where it was available for me to purchase either locally or online. I think it was about 4 times. And I did purchase 3 out of 4 of those times. So I've got an abundant amount. I mean, I'm not overstocked, but I do have an abundant amount that I can smoke 1792 flake every day for probably for a long, long time. And then same thing with the Brown Irish Twist. I just got more of that. And I mean, I've got jars of the Brown Irish Twist. I can smoke. As a matter of fact, I made a point to my wife the other day. I am not buying any more tobaccos. Well, the last week I was saying no more this year. That gave it 2 weeks. And it doesn't matter what comes out. The only thing that I will purchase now, I'm not buying any of the small batch stuff from Cornell and Deal or GL Peace with their new blend of this or that. And I'm not buying any of that because I don't smoke it. There's no reason for me to try to chase it when I don't smoke it. I've got tens of those small batches now sitting in my little cellar, my drawer, box, whatever you want to call it, that I don't smoke. There's no reason to buy more that I'm not going to smoke. I am looking for the 1792 flake in the plug, which is called Cobb Plug. If I find that, if that comes out in the half pound the way it did with the others this last drop, I'll buy a couple of those, because I would love to try the 1792 in the plug form. And that's what they said, that the Cobb Plug is the 1792. I'll buy that. But I see Bob's Chocolate is available again, and some other places had some 1792. Somebody said they actually saw some 1792 in bulk. I've never seen it like that. I only discovered it this year, really, so I don't know if that's natural or not. But anyway, I'm not buying any more, and I'm not buying any pipes. There's only 1 or 2 pipes that I got my eye on, and if they ever come available, I might get one. But I got plenty of pipes. I got plenty of tobacco. I got jars of 1792 flake. And then I've got those 2 half-pound boxes that I hadn't even opened. They're sealed good. They're airtight. So I'm not opening them. When I do, I'll put it all in a jar. But right now, I got enough to smoke and not worry about it. So, if you think about it, you can answer it if you want to. This isn't a question that I'm putting out there, just a thought about, have you smoked one tobacco more than what your actual favorite tobacco is? I know I have with a few. So the most smoked is not necessarily your most favorite. So I'm going to jump. I'm already after 11 minutes here. I think I said everything I wanted to say, and probably more than I should have. But anyway, hope y'all guys have a good day. Stay safe out there. And remember, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. And with that being said, until next time, you know what to do. Stuff them and puff them.